With the initial lineup, which was Jason on bass, Sriram on vocals, Venki on guitar, and me on drums, I think we played about 3 or maybe 4 shows with that lineup.
Yeah, with that lineup.
And the last of that being, I think, Moodai, and Moodai 2003, like sometime around December. And after we were looking for a new vocalist, so at Moodai, Vinay came up to us, and we had known Vinay through Jason. Rather, Jason knew Vinay as a friend. Got introduced to him at Moodai, met with him over there, and said we'd audition him, and we called him over for an audition at home. He came, he sang Deftones, and we were very impressed, and Vinay was in the band. So that happened, I think, Jan 2004, and then Jason very soon after also left the band. So then we had Vinit Barucha who came and played bass at that point. So it was sort of Venki and I were the only guys from the previous lineup. There was a new vocalist, a new bass player, and that lineup lasted for quite a while, up till about 2006.
Yeah. And when it was actually when Vinit and Vinay joined was when it started taking shape it started making sense as a band, and we were writing songs that were interesting. So we thought, at least this is going somewhere.
And we started sounding tighter for some reason. So yeah, that started happening.
So once that happened, and then Aditya joined us, and musically we again took a new direction, which has just been fantastic. And Sunny joined us from ATC as well. And
in 2008.
2008. So we didn't ever imagine it would be a 2-vocalist band and things like that, but it's just been perfect. It just come together perfectly.
Kind of fell in place, yeah.
And then Vinit left the band, and then Swapnil joined us. Swapnil, who's now our most awesome bass player.
The first couple of years, the sound was kind of dictated by what Venki would bring to the table. After Aditya came on board, the sound has changed for sure. Having 2 guitarists is fantastic because both Aditya and Venki's influences show on the BM tracks. I kind of agree with Sanit on the sound that we had earlier on and the sound that it is right now. Like the rest of the band has said, I don't think there's any specific genre that we fit into. But when people do ask me, hey, what kind of genre is BM? I say, look, dude, it's metal, but there's a lot of groove. There are influences of thrash. There's influences of death metal. It's just a whole like this mishmash of different styles of metal, but at the end of it, it's something that's in your face, it's intense, and we love making that kind of music. So yeah, I don't know if that answers your question, and most of the time I get like, okay, fine, yeah, but that's what it is. If we don't, it's metal, it's just in your face metal, and as long as it's intense and brutal, we kind of know it belongs to us.
I am resting out, not inside.